This morning we're going to be working on our penguins. What we're going to need to do is we're going to need a white piece of paper. We write our name and our class code. Don't forget to pick up a messy mat. Then we're going to find the middle of our paper, and the top part we're going to make a circle. Trace it a few times with your finger before grabbing your black oil pastel to go right over where you traced. Just go over it one time. Underneath of our circle head, we're going to do an oval body. Remember, an oval is longer. Practice again with your finger before going over it with your oil pastel. Now we need to add his little flippers or his little wings on each side, and they are thin little ovals. You can have them down by the sides, you can have them pointing up like they are waving, however you want. Next up is our feet, and they can be a little tricky. I'm going to draw a line, and then I'm going to go up, almost like I'm going to do the letter W, but I do one extra toe. It'll end up looking like the letter M for the toes as well. And I repeat that on the other side. Now it's time for our face. Right in the middle of the head, you are going to do a small triangle pointing down. On either sides of those triangles, right next to it, you are going to do two circle eyeballs. And you can fill those in. I'm actually going to draw a small circle on the top, and that's where I'm going to leave it white for a glimmer. Now I'm going to touch the points, and I'm going to do eyebrows that go off to the side, or at least they're going to look like eyebrows for now. And there we have our penguin before we begin coloring. We're going to use our black oil pastel on the side, and you're lightly going to rub inside of the wings. It's okay if there's a little spotitis and you can see through. We're going to fix that in just a few minutes. You're also going to repeat that just lightly around the edge of the belly. Do not color it all the way in. And lightly in the top part of the head. You may put your black oil pastel away and pick up an orange oil pastel. You're going to use the orange oil pastel to color in your beak and your 2 feet. Now you're going to use one finger to rub in the black we had lightly colored. This will make our baby penguin look fuzzy. You just take one finger, stay inside of your lines, do not go inside of the white areas. That one finger should be the only one that gets dirty. I'm carefully going to take my finger and rub it right along the belly in that oval shape. I'm not going to go towards that middle of the belly. That middle part I want to keep white. Last up is the top of my head. I make sure I only stay on the top. Think about how we just have hair on the top of our head. You can rub your finger on your messy mat to help you clean it off. And there we have our fuzzy baby penguin.